What's going on, guys? Post-match review after the Arsenal 0, Chelsea 2 game. I've lost my voice a little bit. I'm at the train station. First Arsenal game I've been to in a long time. And that was fucking miserable, boys. That was fucking miserable. I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. Starting with the positives. There weren't many positives. There were not many positives. Smith Rowe made a few nice touches. Lokonga looked alright, but again, this is Arsenal against Chelsea. We shouldn't be celebrating a few nice touches. This is crazy. We are so far off where we need to be. We are so far off. We are really bad right now. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. I had nothing to sing about during the game. Nothing to sing about. Pablo Mari, who's 6'4", Pablo Mari's actually taller than Romelu Lukaku, but he was getting bullied, absolutely bullied. People were talking about Ben White against Romelu Lukaku, and Pablo Mari surprised us all because he actually was impressively bad. He was much worse than Ben White could have dreamed of being. I thought Arteta, it starts with Arteta. I thought Arteta got the system all wrong. Going into the game, I thought all week, the system we should have played with was a 3-4-3. I thought we should have played Tierney left centre back and Saka left wing back. I think we should have matched Chelsea's system. I think previously in these type of games we've matched the team system. With the superior team, we've shown respect and said, okay, look, fine, you're better than us, and we've given them the respect in the game and said, right, we'll stick Tierney left centre back, Saka left wing back, Maitland-Niles right back, and we will try and play them on the counter. But we didn't. We tried to match them. We said, okay, our system's as good as yours, and we lasted 15 minutes during the game, and then after that, Lukaku outstrengthened his man. Reece James was in acres of space. Tierney, who, in Tierney's defence, I do not blame him. I think Arteta's instructions were Tierney to be left wing, as he always is. In possession, he says, Tierney, you stand left wing, Xhaka will cover for you. But against a team like Chelsea, you have to show them respect. They are the champions of Europe. They are better than us. However good, however optimistic you are as an Arsenal fan, they are a better team than us, and you have to respect that. And you have to play Tierney left centre-back, Saka left wing-back, and say, fine, okay, you're better than us, and we will try and play on the break. But we didn't do that today. We didn't do that. We thought, okay, Chelsea, we'll match you man for man. And it didn't work. And 15 minutes into the game, they scored. And then, about 35 minutes into the game, they scored again. And then whatever game plan we had was out the window, and we had nothing. And the whole game, we didn't create anything. The two chances, from what I saw, was Saka could have had a penalty, but coulda, shoulda, woulda. I'm not buying it. It's not enough. And I still don't even think, all right, fine, yeah, Arsenal have all these decisions given against us. That's not enough. We should have given this Chelsea team a fight. We played like a relegation side against Chelsea. They scored 2 goals in the first half and had mercy on us. They didn't try. They did not try against us. That was a very easy game for them. And the other chance was Rob Holding, who should have scored. He should have scored. A header and Pablo Mari across the box and Rob Holding, who's got the whole goal to aim at, and puts it wide. And we're not clinical in these situations. We don't have that mentality that we need to score because we think, oh, we'll get another opportunity, and we won't. We don't get these opportunities against big teams. We created really nothing today. And I do think this is exactly why we are missing Ødegaard, because Ødegaard will come into that central role, Smith Rowe will come out wide, and we will have 2 creators on the pitch. Today, you had Smith Rowe, who isn't even a primary creator. He is not that type of player to make that final ball. He's not that kind of player. He's an excellent creator, but he's not the kind of player who will thread the ball through a deep line defence. So we had Smith Rowe, who was marked out of the game, made a few nice touches, but marked out the game for the most part. And then Pepe, who was very underwhelming in my opinion. He made a few nice touches, but barely. He made a little dummy, and the defender caught up with him anyway. And Aubameyang didn't really help him, didn't get close to him. Every single corner hit the first man. So what are we supposed to score from set pieces when that happens? Saka, who's not fit and was struggling today. Martinelli, again, I have high hopes for the boy, but didn't do enough. You can't make 15 touches a game and expect something to happen. Whether his future role is up front or left wing, I didn't see enough from Martinelli. To justify him being in that starting role, and that's what we need to see. We're telling players like Lacazette they're not good enough and saying, all right, Martinelli's going to take your place. If Martinelli isn't doing anything, how's he going to take his place? Balogun comes on, struggled. Tierney, who one of our best players, really struggled today because of the position he was in. But as we all know, one of our best players is now injured. We are looking very, very bleak. Ben White has already been ruled out of the Man City game, so we can already write that game off, and we can blame it on whatever we want, but we are nowhere near where we need to be as a club. Nowhere near. And I worry for us. We're going to go 0 for 9 points. Not no win in the first 3, no points in the first 3, and that is crazy. That is crazy for a club of Arsenal standard, and we need to turn it around quick. And we've spent 130 million, so I don't know where the expectation is for Kroenke to pick up another 50 million from, but I guess we've all just got to hope, because we're so far off where we need to be. And Chelsea fans were laughing at us today. Half time 2-0. The rest of the game they were cruising. It didn't take much from them to beat us today. We barely put up a fight. It was men against boys. And it's sad as an Arsenal fan. It's really sad. I paid a lot of money to come to the game today, and it was not good enough. And for the future, that's all it looks as it's going to be. We are so far off where we need to be. People are talking about top 4. We're not going to make top 6 at this rate. We need to fix up, and fast. On to Man City anyway. We'll see what we can do, but I'm not positive. I've not got anything to be positive about, so we'll see. And then we've got Norwich, and if we don't pick up points against Norwich, you might as well put the manager in the bin, because that's done. That's our football club in the bin. We'll be 9 points behind some teams after the 3rd game has been played. That's crazy.